A while back, we ran a story on the old homestead farm back in Winnebago County, and how I had that piece of wood that was 18 and a half inches wide and 80 inches long that I kept out of the barn that my uncle used to have. It was back in the 1800s, and the barn was built in 1956. So I've been carrying that board around for over 50 years. And finally we decided to cut it up, make some bird houses, and give them one to each one of the family for our keepsake. So this is the one that we're going to keep, and this is one that's going to my sister, and made a little thing on the bottom so the bottom opens up so you can clean, and put a little horseshoe on the front for luck. So hopefully it'll make a nice home for some new birds. Then we went to a friend of ours that had a barn, his first barn that he had moved in, and we had horses in it for years, and now it's falling down. And so we went and confiscated some old wood from it, because that was an old shed when he got it, and so it's that much older now, and that was like 30 years ago. So here's some of the wood that we're trying to make some bird houses that are a little different, and hopefully when we get done it'll be different. My wife likes adding on stuff, so we made it a little bit bigger than we really would have to for a birdhouse, but we want it to look different. So that's going to be the front, this to be the back, and then two sides will go in, way around. Now the sides are going to be 9 inches tall, and it'll be 6 foot deep, 6 inches deep, I mean, and that's about the size they want bird houses, about 6 inches deep for a good nest. And we'll put the back on, and we'll make the roof a little more rustic. This will be going over on this side, and this will be coming underneath, so fashion. So it'll look different, and I think Nancy's got some other stuff she might add to it later, and when we get that done we'll show you. So why don't we just go ahead and start putting this together so we can see what it looks like. Take the front, and to the side here. Get one started. We're not going to glue these. I don't know. Even with weathered glue, it would last that long. So I'll just screw them together. Maybe I will. Try to line up everything pretty good. side done. I gotta make sure I get this side the right distance apart. This will be the bottom that we got cut. And I cut them beforehand because working with horses over the years and getting kicked around, you kind of learn a new language. And sometimes when I'm working with a video, that language comes out, they said I'm not supposed to do it. So I thought it'd be better off cutting it first. Make sure I get it right. Thing with these, I don't think the birds really care if you get it a little crooked. And I'm pretty good at getting it a little crooked. Top here. There. I view what the front looks like. Back. And now we'll put the rope on. Cut this down so lines up pretty good. Okay, now get the other side on. This way so I can see a little bit. it's starting to look like a birdhouse. Some of this wood is, and the guy at the barn is a little more than rustic looking. It's starting to get a little bit weak, but it should keep out the weather from the birds. And I guess that's all that counts. So now that's pretty much what it's going to look like. We are going to put a horseshoe on the front. We'll turn it upside down so the luck stays in. It's going to look pretty much like this. And this will be the bottom, which will hinge so that it opens up like that other one did. So you can clean it out and get the old nest out so when they can build a new one. So there it is. There it will be. We're gonna put some more flowers on and some vines. And when we get that done, we'll take some more pictures and then we'll put it on. Well, this is how it looks like when we finish this one. Use our imagination a little bit. Had some vines that we found and added the horseshoe with horseshoe turned up for luck. And it also acts like a little roost to help them get a footing when to go into their nest. I'm told you do not want a perch. If you buy one with a perch, to cut it off because it lets the wrong birds come in. So that's why I went to the horseshoe look. I had some horseshoes left over, and I think it seems to add a little quaintness to it. So this is how you can either use it as a birdhouse or as a decoration if you'd like. So thank you again.